I fell in love with her the moment I saw her. It was her eyes. When she looked at me, it was like time slowed down just so I could admire her. She was the most beautiful thing I had ever seen. Everything clicked.
There was something different about him. The way he looked at me, it was like no one had ever looked at me before. I felt like my heart was going to burst, and I didn't even know him yet. Everything just clicked.
From that moment on, we were inseparable.
There weren't enough hours in the day. Every extra second I could find was more time I got to spend with him.
I was addicted to everything about her. Her smile, the way she smelled. Her energy was so inspiring. Life just seemed easy, effortless. It was different. I was different. But I loved it.
No one ever made me laugh the way he did. He never had to try hard. He was so goofy and adorable. And every time I laughed, he'd smile the sweetest smile I'd ever seen. I loved it.
Her attitude was contagious. She was fearless, never afraid to let go and just be happy. No matter where we went or what we were doing, she always seemed to glow.
He never wanted to dance with me, but I made him anyways. He was reluctant at first, but he came out of his shell eventually. I felt so safe around him. Always a hand to hold when I needed comfort, and peace of mind knowing he'd still be there if I didn't.
I wanted to share everything with her. I grew up loving old movies, and I would talk about them for hours. And she would actually listen.
He could talk about old movies for hours, and I would always listen. Because seeing him so happy made me happy.
She told me once that she never really learned how to tie her shoes, and that she always did it wrong. So I would tie them for her.
He was my very own knight, shining armor and all, always saving me from my own clumsiness.
We just fit together. Perfectly. And every time we kissed,
It was just as good as the first time.
she brought out a side of me I didn't know existed. I think we made each other better.
We made each other better. When I was with him, everything felt
perfect.
but it wasn't perfect.
She said she didn't know if she could be with me anymore. That it was her, not me. She was confused about what she wanted. Maybe we were moving too fast.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to hurt him or lead him on. A door had opened that I thought was closed forever. How could I tell him the truth? Can you love two people at once?
I tried talking to her, tried to change her mind. I just wanted to understand what happened to us.
I was afraid. They both made me happy, just in different ways. Passionate and alive, safe and comfortable. People are lucky to find one person in this world that loves them. I had two. How do you choose?
I couldn't sleep. My mind wouldn't turn off. And when I did sleep, I would dream about her.
Life doesn't come with convenient road signs letting us know which path to choose. Sometimes we just have to take a chance and hope.
I still think about that night a lot. The night we met.
I'll always remember that night.
I fell in love with her the moment I saw her.
There was something different about him. I didn't even know him yet, but somehow he made me feel complete.
She made me feel complete. People say it's too much of a risk to fall in love.
What if it doesn't work out?
Yeah, but what if it does?